Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Geminis. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've had a wonderful September. I'm sorry your reading is late this month. It's been a challenging week of unexpected stuff coming in that I had to deal with, on top of working as well. And I haven't been able to concentrate on getting my readings out. But nonetheless, I wanted you to have them or have it. So here I am. I've shuffled. I've laid, I've taken the jumpers, so let's just jump in and see what your reading has or is telling you for the month of October. Right, it's, oh sorry, I've just dropped something. It's, I have had a look at the cards before I started recording, just to see if I couldn't weave the story together or you know, what are the cards trying to tell me? And it's, I sense there's a bit of apprehension, or you've been in an apprehensive stance. Should I, shan't I? Should I go forward with it? Should I, shan't I? It could be two things. This could be a person. I don't normally do love reads or anything like that. I don't actually get messages like that from the cards. However, this one is actually, or could potentially be, a love read, or you could apply it to a situation in your life. So let's start with the departing energy. We've got the Two of Wands, which is a card of you waiting. You're waiting for something, or you're trying to, I would hazard at saying that you're trying to manifest something, and that's something that you're trying to manifest. Two cards came out in the departing energy. If you can see this card, I won't go in too close because it doesn't focus. But this card, this lady sitting at the window, and it's like, I know what I want. I'm going to put it out there, but I wonder if it's coming. Now with it came out the Lovers, right? Okay, so I'm thinking, is it a romantic relationship you're trying to, or you're waiting to come in, or maybe it's a choice of some sort that you've got to make. You know, you're trying to balance something out. You know, the Lovers is also a card of duality, but not, you're waiting for something here, and it's almost like you have a thought, you have a want, a wish rather, not a want. You have this wish in your head and you're trying to bring it forward, and the Lovers does speak of choices, and I'm wondering, do you have two choices here? A choice between two people, or a choice between two, maybe you've had two offers and you don't know which offer to take, you know, so you're trying to balance out. However, I clarified all the cards in this read, and the card that came out for the Two of Wands and the Lovers, which is departing, you've got the Devil. So the Devil speaks of enticement, of alluring, of perhaps it's a vice as well, and can also be an addiction. But I think that you've got something, or you've had something come in that's enticed you, that has dared you, if you like. So, and I think you've got more than one option here. I think you've got a couple, whether it be in love or in a work situation, or a couple of offers that's come in. So the Devil is telling me that you've got very, what's it called? What's the word I want to use? There's two very attractive offers on the table, and you don't know which way to go. Now, in the present energy, the energy coming in for the month, you've got the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is a card of, well, as you can see, she's walking away. They're walking away from whatever it is. So I'm wondering if there's any confusion. You've got some confusion here and you don't know what to do. Or maybe these two choices that you find very enticing, it's too difficult to choose between them, so you've decided to walking away, or you are thinking about walking away. So it's just too difficult to choose between the two situations or the two people. So you've got the air of This is also, it's quite an angsty card. You feel a bit hurt in some way. So I don't know if it's to do with people, like two lovers, for instance, and you don't know which way to go. Perhaps one of them or both of them have hurt you in the past. You know, the lovers is a card of choices, so you don't know what to do. You're actually angsting. However, on the clarification of the cards, you've got the Nine of Cups and the One of Cups. You can't get happier than that. So, you know, with the Ten of Swords, you've got this really angsty, you're walking away because you can't, or don't know which choice to make, because they're both so alluring. They're both so, well, you want them both, but you have to make a choice. This is, I'm getting the sense that you have to make a choice and you don't know what to do. And hence you've got the Ten of Swords, which is the walking away card. However, 10 being the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new, opening up for the beginning of a new. So this feeling that you know, of walking away isn't going to last forever. Now, the 9 and the One of Cups, they're glorious. They're really, really happy cards. They're cards of love. This is love being offered. This is love coming to fruition. So I'm wondering if the choice that you have to make between the two people or the situation aren't both really, really just fantastic. Two fantastic proposals have come in. There are two fantastic people on the horizon there, and you've got your choice and you just don't know what to do. So although these are absolutely beautiful cards, and it tells me, the cards are saying that, yeah, you know, I said about maybe they've both hurt you. I don't think any of them have hurt you. I think they're just two really lovely people, and you don't know who to choose between. It's two really fantastic proposals and you don't know which way to go. So you're at a fork in the road here and you've got a choice to make. So really interesting energy, because, well, if I go down there, what will happen? If I go down there, what will happen? I think this demands a leap of faith, because both offers are so fantastic. You know, having the 9 and the One of Cups here, they're so fantastic. It's almost too good to be true. And not only receiving one offer like it, but two, I mean, how often does that happen? It's absolutely incredible. So it's, what do I do? Where do I go? Which way? Left, right, left, right, left, right. So you're in a quandary. Now, in the challenge position, amazing, right? You've got the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is love personified. He's a person, not gender specific, but I'm just using the depiction on the card. You know, the King of Cups embodies emotional intelligence. He's supportive, he's nurturing, he's also a wise leader. And I think this has to do with a choice that you have to make, and maybe two of them embody these qualities, or whatever has been proposed to you embodies the qualities that the king carries. However, the card that jumped out with it is the Queen of Swords, and I suspect the Queen of Swords energy is your energy. The Queen of Swords, and this is where your apprehension has come in with the Ten of Swords walking away. The Queen of Swords is a seeker of truth and proof, and I'm gonna highlight the proof on this, because when you get two offers and it's one offer that's incredible and it's hard to believe it's coming, you've got two. The Queen of Swords wants to know, is this genuine? Is this really happening? I really can't believe I've got these two things to choose from. Which way am I going to go? I suspect that the quandary that you're in here lies in because either the offer or the person has come in at lightning speed. The Eight of Swords clarified these cards in the challenge position. So whatever has come into your sphere has come in like a bolt out of the blue. And you not only have one of them, you've got two of them, which is absolutely fascinating. It's like, which one do I go? And the truth and proof that the Queen of Swords seeks is because of the lightning speed that this situation has come in. It's like 1 minute everything is smooth sailing. The next minute, the waves start rolling. And that wave grows and grows and grows, and then it comes in and it washes over you and absolutely takes your breath away. And then all of a sudden, just when that wave is broken, another one starts rolling, and it's coming in and it's coming in, and again takes your breath away. So you've had these two things happen, and you don't know what to do about it. It's absolutely amazing, incredible, and really quite. And I think that's the Ten of Swords speaking here, and that's why you're feeling it. I think it's like so gobsmacking that you have to actually sit still for a minute because you don't know which way to turn. So this has, you've gone from waiting to all of a sudden wave number one coming in, wave number two coming in, and it's going whoosh. And now you can't breathe and you don't know what to do. This way, that way, fork in the road. Challenge. I mean, it is a big challenge because you've got the King of Cups, who is a very wise leader and who does embody love, emotional intelligence, support and nurturing. What more could you want out of any situation or any person, right? Then you've got the Queen, who is actually in a stance of disbelief, and that's why she's seeking truth and proof. She's on her raft here, on her life raft, talking about waves. I've only just noticed that. It looks like a life raft. She's on her life raft. She's got her sword of truth in her hand, and that's exactly what she's going after, because she's finding what's happening so hard to believe. So absolutely incredible, really charged energy. That's what I feel, really charged doing this reading. So it's really, really exciting. I would love to know what's going on for you, Gemini. Now, advice from Spirit is the Two of Cups. Now, I'm going to say, I mean, of course, you can see it's the perfect union. It's a perfect symbiosis. It's duality. It's my cup the two cups runneth over. It's a perfect match. So I'm wondering, these two proposals that you have on your plate, are they both, I said perfect symbiosis, when two things are so different but perfect together. These proposals both may be absolutely fantastic in their own right, but can you join them together to create balance? Can you have them both? I know that sounds greedy, but is there any way you can amalgamate the two? You can merge the two to form one great big perfect unity, that join the two into one to make a perfect whole. Let me see what the clarifiers are. Right, you've got the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So, Seven of Wands, as you can see, that's you, Gemini, that's in there with your swords. And you've got these Seven of Wands in front of you, and you're fighting with them. It's not that you're fighting with them, it's you're trying to keep them at bay. It's like, right, I don't know what to do about this right now, so I need some time to step back and think about it. So you're fighting off the decision, is what the Seven of Wands is telling me. But do you know what, Gemini? You're the Queen of Cups. And you've got the Queen of Cups here. You've got the King of Cups in the challenge position and the Queen of Cups clarifying the Two of Cups. This is either a magnificent offer, a magnificent two offers, or a magnificent partnership that's going to come into fruition here, should you take the stepping stones you need to actually get there. But you've got everything here. You've got the Lovers, you've got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, you've got the Queen of Swords seeking truth, you've got the Two of Cups, the perfect symbiosis. It's charged with potential. Is too mild a word for what I want to actually say about this reading. The what could be The what could be in this reading is phenomenal. The potential is phenomenal. I can't even find the words for it. So much going on, and of course, no wonder you're in conflict. I think that conflict is going to fade away. Although, you know, you're fighting to delay the decision, because you do have to make a decision, whether you choose one or the other, whether it be person or proposal, offer, or join them together. Whether it, I mean, you can't join people together, obviously, but you can join two offers together if they have certain qualities that mesh. So, yeah, I think the Ten of Swords here, that energy that you're going to be in for a while in the month of October, is all to do with your decision making. And the walking away is perhaps you have to walk away from one or the other. Perhaps you can't join them to create that perfect match. But you know, there's big decisions to be made here, you know. So I'm gonna pick it up. Your outcome energy. My God, Gemini, you got the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she's all-seeing, all-knowing, right? The person in this card, the woman in this card, has got her eyes closed. Doesn't matter. Eyes closed, eyes open. She has got eyes in the back of her head. She sees everything. She knows everything. She is in touch with her inner guide. She is connected to source. If you can see her crown chakra wide open there, with that magenta colour streaming in, and with the light source coming in, and you've got the crescent moon sitting on her crown there. I think that crescent moon, right, it's a phase of the moon, but the moon is always whole, isn't it? I mean, and we are always whole, and this apprehension that you're going through is just a phase, and I think that's what that moon is signifying in this read. It's just a phase. That phase will change. That moon will fill up until it becomes whole again. So we are always whole. So I would embrace this phase, and even if it's a little bit uncomfortable, and it does feel that this is going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you, embrace it. Embrace it. Even the angsty feelings it might give you. You know, these things, all these feelings that we get, all help us make decisions, and they're absolutely now I've lost my teeth, necessary for us to make the right decisions. We need to have a balanced approach. We need to see both sides, don't we? So High Priestess embodies spirit. So I would say trust yourself, because you're going to be sitting, the outcome energy is the High Priestess, which is absolutely fantastic. Clarifying the High Priestess, I felt compelled to clarify every single card here because they're so strong. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, and Gemini, just look at the Seven of Pentacles. You've got a person there standing, looking at the pentacles there, seeing how far they've come, seeing how it's their labor, it's the fruits of their labor, it's watching the fruits of their labor grow. You know, the pentacles are on a tree. This is very grounded energy. And you know what? I've just noticed that the majority of the clarifying cards are pentacles. That's earth. Absolutely earth, grounded, keep it real energy. So congratulate yourselves, because whatever you're doing is coming to fruition. It's growing really, really nicely. Absolutely beautiful. Now, underlying energy of the read, and if that wasn't enough, and I feel absolutely shattered after this, if that wasn't enough, you've got the world. Because if you take the right steps, if you think about all of this properly, if you connect the dots, if you merge the two energies that can be meshed, that can be used to nurture each other, there's nothing you can't have. This is everything, This is the cycle of life. It's the continuum. It's perpetual motion. It's ongoing. It's get on that wheel and keep that wheel turning. Keep on going, Gemini. You've got so much going on here. So I have no doubt that you feel absolutely frazzled at the moment, but keep on going. Oh my God. And I've got the strength underneath. I don't really do upside down, but I'm going to take an upside down. I'm going to take the reverse. Because you probably feel, this is telling me you probably feel that you don't feel strong enough to carry on going, or you don't feel strong enough to make the decisions that are presenting themselves to you in October. But you know what? You do. You absolutely do. This is in reverse because you feel that you can't. The world tells me that you absolutely can. And so does the High Priestess. So Gemini, fear not. Don't feel that you're not strong enough. You absolutely are strong enough. I'm now going to turn that upright so you can see you've got that gentle lamb in her lap. She's got her heart round her neck there. She's half human, half lion. She's got the infinity sign tattooed on her arm, the sign of infinite possibilities. It's the perpetual motion of everything, the continuum. Keep on going, Gemini. It's a really, really strong read. Absolutely amazing. I hope that resonated with some of you. It won't with all, but please leave me a message. I'm intrigued to know what's going on. I'm going to see what the Shaman Oracle would like you to take into next month with you. Well, it's this month, isn't it? Because my reading's late, so October. I have shuffled these already, but let's just do one more for good measure. Gemini, you have got so much going on. I have no idea what it could be, whether it's an offer, whether it's an offer of love. I mean, there's certainly that love and emotion is really coming up strong here. You've got a lot of cups here, and you've got 3 major cards as well, so quite the pivotal read. Right, let's see what Shaman Spirit has for you, Gemini. Amazing, absolutely amazing. You've got some of the most beautiful cards in the deck sitting here. Yeah, so you've got something enticing you this month. And whatever it is, there is 2 of it. 2 of it, you lucky Geminis. Or do you feel lucky? Because, you know, when it's very hard to make a decision, you say, oh, you've got 2 cards. Everything is 2. 2, 2, 2 going on with you, Gemini. So it's a coupling of something. I think what I'm getting here is you've got 2 things this month and you need to bring them together. You need to merge the 2. We've got the Sorcerer. Right, the Sorcerer, I'm going to say, is the Magician. You know, it's a card of creation. It's a card of creating your future, for making it what you want it to be. And you have got that in you. And you've got that energy surrounding you. So make no bones about it. You have got that strength to continue and to continue growing your future. Really, really stunning. What's the next one? We've got the Sun, and you've got the Sun on your back. You've got the Sun on your back, and it's propelling you to keep that wheel turning, the perpetual motion. The Sun, it's warm, it's nourishing, and it's going to help you. Think bright, think light, think love. It's absolutely stunning. Right, do you know what? I wasn't going to, but I am. And I've shuffled these. I'm not going to shuffle them again. Let's do an animal oracle. One more message, last message for Gemini going into October 2020, Spirit. Let's see what the animals have to give you. That Sun card is absolutely stunning. Amazing. So is the Sorcerer, actually. That's just telling you you have it within you to create what you need to go forward this month. Oh, 2 cards you've got here. Cat Spirit, claim your independence. All right, so, you know, this is all about free will. Free will, and you know, you have options and you have the free will to choose those options if you do indeed have to make a choice. Another option is you can bring the two together if it's possible.